Is cold approach still relevant in 2026 and onward? Yeah, it is. So I genuinely believe that cold approach is still the number one best way for men to meet women. The reason why I say this is because a lot of men these days, bro, sorry, that was a text, guys. A lot of men these days, it's just one of the most ridiculous things whenever I see a lot of people talking online about how, like, oh, you'll get arrested if you approach women that you find attractive, and if they don't find you attractive, it's creepy and they're gonna call the cops. Like, dude, it's cope. It's cope. It's a bunch of doomer BP rhetoric, and I'm a part of, I consider myself pretty BP and RP myself, bro, but I feel like I'm like genuinely one of the most realistic when it comes to that. Like, I'm not a doomer, and I'm not like a alpha this. Like, no, I'm not none of that, bro. But I do like a lot of the talking points that come with both of these ideologies, and I genuinely think that from a lot of my experiences and a lot of the things that I've observed, I agree, bro. I agree. Yeah, I 100% agree with a lot of the things that these ideologies present, but a lot of it is garbage too. I genuinely think a lot of it is garbage too, man. A lot of the stuff that I've been seeing, a lot of the RP dudes talk about, and a lot of the BP niggas talk about, bro, it's a lot of gunk, but there is some truthfulness to these things. Now, the doomers, I want y'all to please stop listening to the doomers, bro. You're not gonna get arrested if you approach a chick. The worst she could do is just ignore you, tell you no, like genuinely, like 100%, bro. Like, that's the worst thing that they could do. That's the worst thing a woman would do, is just tell you no, or just ignore you. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to understand that this is a part of the game. Not every woman is gonna find you attractive. Even the chads, you know what I'm saying? Even the chads and the high tier chads, whatever, bro. Even they get rejected. Even they don't get all the matches. Like, yeah, they get more than the average guy. That's the goal, you know what I'm saying? That's the point. That's the position that you want to put yourself in. However, they're not pulling every woman that they see. They don't pull every single woman that they want, bro. Like, it's just not gonna happen. They pull more than the average guy. Yes, of course, duh. That's the position you want to put yourself in, but they do not pull every single woman that they see and want, bro. That's one thing y'all gotta understand. That's unrealistic. You win some. For the average man, I always say this: you win some, you lose most. All right, like, you win some, you lose most. And what I mean by that is, look, man, as an average guy, and especially in 2026, you're at a huge disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, women hold most of the leverage nowadays, or, well, modern Western women, they hold most of the leverage. Okay, bet. Your goal is to try to become as good looking as you possibly can. And this is something that I'll agree with the BP on. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree that looks is much more up there than personality, and I don't think that everybody has a personality. I'll put it that way. Everybody has a personality. They have some sort of personality that they can hinge upon, bro. It's not just a personality or looks. No, it's both. You can have both, 100%, and everybody has both. I'll say this: everybody has both. There's not somebody that has like just a garbage personality and then they look good so they can just use their looks to just basically carry them. That's some dudes, man. That's some people, but for the most part, bro, like, we all have a personality. We have some kind of personality that gives us charm, that gives us depth. So you can absolutely have both, bro. You can absolutely have both. I need y'all to understand that looks, I do think looks comes first, though. Looks definitely comes first. Work on your looks first, and then you can either work on your looks you can work on your personality alongside your looks, or you can work on your personality after your looks. But for the most part, definitely you want to focus on your looks first. I definitely believe that looks 100% comes first when it comes to trying to get women. So work on your facial routine, you know what I'm saying? Get a facial routine, man. It's not gay to take care of your face. Like, I'll never understand why people think it's rainbow to take care of your looks, bro. Like, it makes no sense. Like, it genuinely doesn't. Like, everybody wants to feel good. Everybody wants to look good. Everybody wants to feel like they look attractive. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks, for some reason, bro, this generation thinks that everything is rainbow except for the things that's actually rainbow. Like, bro, it's, and there's nothing wrong with, of course, there's nothing wrong with being rainbow. However, it just feels like a lot of this generation has scared people into thinking, or scared men specifically into thinking, that literally anything and everything they do, like drinking from a straw or calling another guy, saying another guy is good looking, is rainbow. It's not rainbow, bro. Like, trust me. Like, we know what's rainbow, okay? We know what's rainbow. And if you are rainbow, cool, great. Do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Be you, be your true, authentic self. However, we have to stop thinking that every little thing is rainbow, bro. And I digress. To get back to the point, taking care of yourself is not rainbow, guys. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a nice facial routine, lotion, moisturize, you know what I'm saying, vitamin C serums, all that good stuff. Look into that stuff, man. Get rid of the acne, get rid of the dark spots, get rid of the zits, get rid of all that stuff. Get rid of all the things that drags you down in terms of attractiveness, because that's the first thing that women notice when it comes to a man, how attractive they are. And I feel like it's probably been this way for a while now. It's been this way for a while. Not since the beginning of time, but it's definitely been this way for a while now. So make sure you work on your face, because your face is that's your resume essentially, bro. Like, that's gonna be the first thing that women notice. Okay, so go ahead and get yourself a facial routine. Look into all the good stuff, and of course, make sure you work on your hair. If you still have hair, man, you better work on that. All right, you got to work on that. If you're gonna be cold approaching women, bro, that's a big plus for you. That's a big plus for you, man. If you still got a nice full head of hair, that's a big plus. You got an advantage over a good chunk of other guys who are starting to bald, or they are bald, or, you know what I'm saying, the male pattern baldness, you know, it's a problem. So you got a big advantage there. So make sure you work on that. Make sure you're using good oils for your hair. Make sure you're shampooing. And some people don't even need to shampoo, you know what I'm saying, lucky them. But for the most part, you want to protect your hair. You want to make sure your hair is good to go. I mean, I'm wearing a hat right now because I need a haircut, but yeah, you want to make sure that your hair is good to go, bro, because guess what? It's tough out here. You need all the advantage over all the other men, as much of an advantage as you can get, because guess what, bro? We are all in competition for pretty much the same beautiful women. That girl that's like a 7 out of 10, guess what? All the sub 5 guys want her. The normies want her. The average guys want her. The high tier normies, the Chad lights probably want her, bro. Yeah, it's a competition out here. It's tough, man. So you gotta try to compete wherever you can. I know a lot of us are probably checking out. I've been seeing a lot of guys talking about, yeah, I'm checking out this, checking out that. I'm done with dating. I'm done with women. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But I think a lot of you are too quick to accept defeat. I used to think the same way, but then I started working on myself. You know what I'm saying? I started hitting the gym more. You know, you gotta start working out. I got a freaking workout room here right at the crib, man. You know, go running. Just drop the weight. If you're overweight, what are you doing? You're already losing. You know what I'm saying? I won't say you're losing, but you're already kind of like behind. You know, you're slacking. A lot more men have started hitting the gym, and that's good. I genuinely think that's good. We need to start championing fitness more, because like I said, man, the first thing women notice whenever you start approaching, bro, they notice how you look. They notice your face, and then they go to your body. How fit are you? Some women, yeah, they like that big boy, you know what I'm saying? They like that big bone boy, but for the most part, bro, a lot of the women that say they like that, a lot of them be capping. It's just virtue signaling. They probably don't even really know what a dad bod is. It just sounds nice, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, bro, you're gonna have the most options if you're in shape. You're gonna have the most options if you look good, if you have nice skin, if you take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of your teeth. Make sure you're brushing every night. Make sure you're flossing. Make sure you're just using teeth whiteners, bro. Like, you got to make sure you're putting yourself at an advantage any way you possibly can, guys, because again, we're in competition, man. There's a lot of competition out here. All right, there's a lot of competition, and I genuinely think that men need to start cold approaching more. You guys got to get it. Y'all got to work on yourselves, and then get out there and start cold approaching more. Like, stop, you know what I'm saying? Stop being scared. It's okay. Rejection is a part of life. Look, I don't know why y'all out here scared of getting rejected by women when you've probably been getting rejected by so many other things too that are probably a lot more harmful to your ego and your pride. You know what I'm saying? That job, that career, that good career you could have had, that car, that house, that apartment. You know what I'm saying? That friendship. I don't know, maybe your own family. Like, dude, as men, bro, rejection is extremely normal for us, and we should be used to it by now. I don't care if some chick that I find attractive doesn't find me attractive. Okay, bet. Go find another one. Go find a girl that will find you attractive. It doesn't matter. Y'all are just way too scared, man. Stop being scared, guys. I genuinely want y'all to stop being scared. All right? Get up. Get active. All right? Start hitting the gym more. And this is cliche ass advice, but it's advice nonetheless that a lot of you just refuse. Like, it feels like it goes in one ear and out the other. You don't take the advice. Take the advice, man. Work on your face. Get a good a good routine, bro. Get a good facial routine. Get rid of the acne, get rid of the zits, get rid of the dark spots, the whiteheads, the blackheads, get rid of all that stuff and get yourself a clear face. It's not rainbow to take care of your skin, bro. It's not rainbow to take care of your skin. Start lotioning, moisturizing, get some serums, bro. Do all that good stuff, all right? Get in the gym, get a good facial routine. Hell, go practice, man. Go out there and practice on women. Go out there and practice on women. Go cold approach. Just make a friend. Try to just make conversation, bro. You'll see how easy it is to talk to them. So there's gonna be some women that are rude, and that's fine. We want rude women. Trust me, guys. We want rude women. Why? Because guess what? That lets you know off rip that don't waste your time. She's not interested. So you don't have to spend like 2-3 minutes trying to make a conversation, and then you ask for the number, you ask for the contact, whatever, bro, and she tells you, oh, I'm not interested, or oh, I have a boyfriend. Like, bro, okay, bet, awesome. I love rude women, guys, and I'm gonna go over stuff like this in another video. I'm gonna go over the best places that I like to go to cold approach women. I'm gonna go over the types of women that you want when it comes to cold approaching, stuff like that. So I'm gonna be making a whole hell of a lot more videos, guys. I'm definitely gonna be new to this whole dating sphere on YouTube, and I feel like I have a lot to contribute because I've been out there. I told myself, man, screw this, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna cold approach, and it's been going pretty well. It's actually been going pretty well. I got off the apps. Well, I'm still on dating apps, mostly one specific dating app I'm always on. I don't really mess with a lot of the other ones, but especially the mainstream ones. The mainstream apps are trash. But there's one specific app that I use, and again, I'm gonna talk about all this stuff in another video. I don't want to make this one too long, but yeah, guys, if there's anything y'all want me to talk about, or if there's any advice that y'all want, feel free to drop some comments, and feel free to drop some comments. I'll read everything. I probably won't reply to everything, but I'll read them. If I feel like it's gonna be worth replying to, I'll reply. But whether you have some negative feedback, positive feedback, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff, man. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.